Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Oh, the obvious standout in today's...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught napping.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Nesta. Salah. To Messi. And that interception was most necessary. And it's Messi. And this is Hullet. Mbappe! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Now, can they get him away? And this is Forlan. He's had a chance! Goal! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So, a breakthrough already. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham is onto this. He's found the way through. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Mohamed Salah. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Tries to play it through. And this is Forlan. It's Forlan!
Bosnia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Hullet. Tries a deft little ball. And the flag has stayed down. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Bellingham. Maldini does well to stand firm and defend it. And here's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Greenish defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Hullet. This looks promising. Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there.
Bosnia and Herzegovina with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Forlan. Great ball if he can get there. Grealish gets through and is shot at goal! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Seedorf cuts out the pass. Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Looking here to chip it through. Oh, well played. And it's half-time here. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Bosnia certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Oh, easy pickings there. Seedorf. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And there's his chance to lead the counter. A heavy challenge. Grealish, looking to play him in. And the shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. It's a threatening ball. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Forlan. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? He scores! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Wriggles his way through, and here's Hazard. Takes a shot! In he goes again.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kaká. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Best. Oh, super ball. They're urging him to shoot. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Can he get it through? Ball comes in. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's burst through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bale, Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham looking to add to his goal. Thuram wins the duel this time. Looking for options for movement. Now can he find a finish? He's having a shot! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Bosnia and Herzegovina grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Best! Oh, he's been caught in for the pieces! Off the post! Bellingham. And it's Kaká. Oh, that's a very decent ball now! They've got to be quick to recover this. Bellingham. Hazard goes sliding in. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, good read. Here's a chance! And the keeper read that really well. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! That has been knocked clear. Hazard. Bale ploughing through the middle. Bellingham. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Grealish. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's in a great position here. Great ball, and Bellingham! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Bellingham deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Grealish with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham is the team's great visionary.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Bosnia and Herzegovina so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a no-nonsense tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yaya Toure. Pull it. Searching pass he's played there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great ball if he can get there. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Played towards the front line. Now it's Ronaldinho. He is through here. Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. For Grealish. Now it's Bellingham. They're urging him to... There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Mbappe! Mbappe going face to face. He's going for goal! Oh, crossbar! And now they can spring out of defence. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Threads one in. That is good alertness. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Has a look and place it forward. Grealish. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Kaka. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Real chance! He's delivered all right!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Thuram, he's got away. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Kaka. And he's in on goal. And Hullet! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And he cuts out the supply. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mohamed Salah, and this is Mohamed Salah. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bellingham, and the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause. And it's been taken short. Kaka! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Mohamed Salah being hounded, manhandled at times. Can he finish? Ruud Gullit, beyond special. What a player! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Corner
El
number
dorsal
3 coming up.
19, el dorsal 6, Forlán. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, Schneider. El dorsal 10, Bale. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Bellingham plays it short. And he's managed to get free. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Takes a shot! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Bosnia and Herzegovina needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That was lovely, that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham wins the duel this time.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Vieira. Could move up a gear here. Best. Bellingham. And here's Bale. Bale! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid get their fourth corner.
El dorsal 22, el dorsal 13. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 23.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Aims beyond the defence. Big chance! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
They're up to 5 corners now. Nedved goes short.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Valverde. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goes for a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's a sharp pass. A lot of space ahead of him. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Schneider. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Maldini gets it away.
Habrá 5 minutos de
Valverde.
descuento.
And this is Schneider. Thinks about the shot. Shapes to shoot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Flings it across. And he's straight offside. Bergomi. Now he's off and running. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Nesta proves too strong, too smart. He's looking to win it for them. And no, he's seen through all of that. Best. Now it's Bale. Bosnia and Herzegovina finding their passes. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 4 será
Into
sustituido
extra
por
time we go.
el dorsal 25. Fabio Cannavaro.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Cambio de jugadores.
Bale does want to stand firm and defend it. Thuram. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nedved. Oh, that's well spotted. Vieira. And it's Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's shifting through the gears here. Bale. Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played. Valverde. And they can counter here. Now it's Schneider. Vieira. Azar. Valverde. Now it's Nedved. Pass is just off target. Azar. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get it through? Look at the space here, and the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Azar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Isak is herring after that one. Half-time, extra time. Both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Bale was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. Chance! Yaya Toure. Best. Bosnia and Herzegovina do have a chance to counter here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
He won't be happy with that one. Knocks it into space. And it's Bale. Messi.
Bosnia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Just eases him off the ball. Good read, needed to be. And we're done. Bosnia and Herzegovina played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And, of course, the right service into the box.
Pullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Kaka. Looking to play him in. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Thuram gets across and deals with it. Thuram. Quarter of an hour played. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Bergomi is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And here's Hullet. And here's Kaka. He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Spread it left. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bellingham. Bellingham! No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Now it's Mbappe. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And he's had it nicked away. Grealish. Bellingham. Good, strong midfield running here. Mbappe. Ronaldinho. Kaka quietly revving up. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And it's Kaka. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Bellingham. Kaka finds himself offside. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe, oh, played through for the wide man. Thuram gets into some space. Oh, nice touch. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. Grealish. The ball goes in. Leicester tries to clear. Bosnia and Herzegovina are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hullet. And it's Kaka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kaká unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Half-time getting close now. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, super find. Thuram knocks it into space.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Ronaldinho. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Smartly reclaimed. That's a little off target. Thuram. Oh, well measured. Oh, good take in a good area. Good claim. No margin for error there. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Bosnia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yaya Toure. Now it's Forlan. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Kaká going full steam ahead down the left flank. Now it's Mohamed. It's Salah! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mohamed Salah clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Bellingham. Now it's Forlan. Threads one in. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And that's been won straight back. Bellingham is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Salah engages and forces him off the ball. Great vision. Now that looks a decent ball. Bullet! Off the post! Oh no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
We have got
6.
changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 19.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
El dorsal
Well, that's
10.
something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Searching pass he's played there. And he's cut it out. And he's taking no chances there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tries to play it through. He is through here. Now that's a fine challenge.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22, el dorsal 13 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
It's Bale! And it's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now it's Hazard. Thuram gets over and intercepts.
Bosnia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very...
Cruyff! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Cruyff fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Madrid
8
making another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
And the keeper beats it away. Now it's Hazard. Bale. And this is Bale. Hazard. Hazard purring through the gears. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And the flag has stayed down. And this is Nedved. Oh, good-looking ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Bale. Leicester. Thuram. And he was quick to react.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And the number on the board is 3. Oh, it's come loose. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. And it's Bale. That's good running with the ball. Hazard. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Into extra time we go. Hazard is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Can he get on the end of this? Schneider receives it in a... He's got full! That's a real chance missed. Is their second corner of the game. Ferdinand clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Real chance here. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he shoots! And one more try! No, he is not giving anything away. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Madrid take the lead. Hazard. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bullet forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Hazard. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? That has been cut short. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. And that's been repelled. Maldini. Well, that pass isn't the best.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Isak. Shapes to shoot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid take a 2-goal lead and it's Bale! Oh, taken with style. Stoppage time approaching. Is that the final act? And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Bosnia and Herzegovina give themselves a chance of a fair Isak. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
He stood his ground brilliantly on...
And that's it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it was engaging, if not an edge-of-your-seat encounter, and importantly, it offered the right result.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.